Welcome to Story75. Today I'm gonna show you serial movie called Lucifer, Season 1, Episode 1. Please like video, and subscribe my channel. A cop signaled Lucifer to pull over due to speeding. The cop asked Lucifer if he's aware as to why he pulled him over. Lucifer sarcastically responded that the cop wanted to punish him. The cop asked for his license and registration, however Lucifer pulled out a wad of cash and started counting. The cop informed Lucifer that bribery is against the law. Lucifer laughed and asked the cop if he ever broke the law. All of a sudden, the cop changed his demeanor, admitting to Lucifer that he abused his authority for personal gain. Lucifer responded that people have the tendency of telling their deepest secrets and desires when speaking to him. The cop took the money and let Lucifer go. Lucifer arrives at his bar. Mazikeen welcomes him and asked where he's been. She complained that she didn't leave hell only to become a bartender. She added that the Lord of Hell should be doing something worthwhile. Mazikeen poured Lucifer a drink when they noticed that things began to slow down. She pointed out that a visitor is approaching. Lucifer took the drinks and welcomed Amenadiel. He came to inform Lucifer that God wanted him back in the underworld. He responded that he no longer wanted to return to the underworld. Amenadiel asked Lucifer about the tormented and tortured souls that he left in hell, however he didn't care. Amenadiel warned Lucifer that God won't be merciful all the time and left. Lucifer stood outside his bar when a car arrived. Delilah called out to him. Lucifer recognized her and asked for her autograph. Delilah agreed only if they went for a drink. She asked Lucifer if she sold her soul to the devil. Lucifer pointed out that he introduced her to a few people to start her career, but that doesn't mean anything. Delilah told him that all of the goodness that happened came at a price. He admitted that everything happened for a reason and she could only blame herself. Lucifer advised Delilah to pull herself together. She swore to clean up her act, however, as they walked out the bar a car drove by and someone started shooting her. The car tried to escape but they got totaled by an oncoming bus. Lucifer got up and approached the wreckage. He asked the gunman why he killed Delilah. With his dying breath, the guy answered Lucifer that he did it for money. Lucifer went back to Delilah and stared at her lifeless body. Police arrive at the scene followed by Detective Chloe Decker. She interviewed Lucifer about Delilah. He told Chloe that Delilah used to work at his bar before she rose to fame. He added that the shooter killed her for money, however he didn't plan the whole thing. Chloe disagreed with Lucifer. She told him that the case is drug-related and nothing more. Lucifer argued with Chloe about the case, however he seemed to recognize her from somewhere. He asked Chloe if they ever had sex before, which offended her. As a result, she ended their conversation and left. A priest wanted to know if anyone would oppose to the wedding at hand. Lucifer came in and crashed the wedding itself. He approached the groom, who happens to be Jimmy Barnes, ex-fiancé of Delilah. Lucifer wanted to know if he wanted Delilah dead. Jimmy denied his allegations, admitting that getting dumped and humiliated by Delilah hurt but not enough to kill her. Jimmy pointed out that Lucifer should be snooping around Tuvile instead of him. He informed Lucifer that Delilah dumped him for Tuvile, but their relationship didn't end smoothly. Before Lucifer left, he introduced himself to the bride. Lucifer looked into her eyes. As a result, she also confessed her deepest secret, revealing to the crowd that she's only getting married with Jimmy for his money. Lucifer visited Tuvile in his mansion. A butler answered the door, telling Lucifer that Tuvile is unavailable because he's mourning the death of Delilah. Lucifer told the butler that he brought narcotics for Tuvile. The butler escorted Lucifer to his master. Upon arrival, Lucifer ordered the disc jockey to turn off the music. Tuvile wanted to know his identity, hence Lucifer introduced himself. The two of them had an argument about Tuvile's music, which heated up their conversation. Lucifer pushed Tuvile to the balcony and threatened to end his life. Tuvile confessed that he hit Delilah because she cheated on him. Lucifer wanted to know who Delilah had an affair with, but Tuvile didn't know. He told Lucifer to go visit Delilah's therapist, Dr. Linda, over at Beverly Hills. Lucifer was about to leave when Detective Decker arrived. She too wanted to ask a few questions regarding Delilah. Lucifer told her that she's wasting her time because he already threatened Tuvile and he's not their guy. Chloe arrested Lucifer for interfering with her investigation. Lucifer removed the handcuffs and handed it back to Chloe. He explained to Chloe that his powers draw out people's forbidden desires. Lucifer tried his power out on Chloe, however it didn't work. He wanted to help with the investigation as he felt guilty for Delilah's death. He told Chloe that if he hadn't meddled with Delilah's career, maybe she wouldn't have died. Chloe agreed to bring Lucifer along, however he's going to jail if it doesn't work out. Lucifer told Chloe that Delilah went by the name of Penny Lane when visiting Dr. Linda. She called it in to have it checked and confirmed that there is a patient named Penny Lane who visited a Dr. Linda Martin at Beverly Hills. Before they could go over to Dr. Martin, Chloe encountered a problem with her daughter. Lucifer didn't want any part of her personal problems, however, he didn't have much of a choice. They arrived at a school. Chloe left Lucifer inside the police car, however, he saw a woman enter the school. Lucifer followed the woman, but she disappeared. He sat down beside a little girl who happens to be Chloe's daughter, Trixie. She told Lucifer that smoking isn't allowed inside the school, and her mother could arrest him. Out of curiosity, Lucifer asked Trixie what she did to get her in trouble. She pointed out to a girl on the bench who bullied her. Lucifer approached the girl and told her about a special place in hell reserved for bullies. He also scared the girl by showing his bloodshot eyes. The girl screamed, which caused Chloe to appear. She asked Lucifer what he did, however, he pointed out to the girl and told her that she's feeling guilty. The two of them went over to Dr. Martin after they sorted out the issue. Chloe asked Dr. Martin regarding the details of Delilah's affair, however, she didn't want to tell. Lucifer persuaded Dr. Martin and eventually she gave in. Linda revealed that Delilah was having an affair with an actor named Gray Cooper. Lucifer and Chloe headed over to a movie shoot to speak with Gray Cooper. Once again Lucifer proved to be useful as Gray admitted that he's having an affair with Delilah. Gray realized that he admitted to the affair in front of his wife, who, on the other hand, is having an affair with one of his bodyguards. Gray confronted his bodyguard, which resulted in a fist fight. Chloe ordered the other officers to arrest them and bring them over to the station. Sadly, neither Gray nor Amanda were connected with Delilah's killer. Chloe and Lucifer went to a bar to have a few drinks and talk about their personal affairs. After hearing the news about record sales for Delilah's song, Chloe realized who's really behind Delilah's death. Chloe and Lucifer head over to Jimmy to arrest him. Lucifer revealed his plan, and Jimmy, realizing he had no way out, held one of his singers as hostage. Lucifer wanted to punish Jimmy, but Chloe shot Jimmy before he could shoot Lucifer. Chloe didn't believe Lucifer's immortality, which is why she shot Jimmy. Lucifer argued with her. As a result, Jimmy shot Chloe. She told Lucifer that she didn't want to die. He assured Chloe that he won't allow her to die. Lucifer approached Jimmy and showed him his true form. Chloe wakes up in a hospital with Lucifer by her side. She wondered why Lucifer didn't die since she remembered Jimmy shooting him. Lucifer happily reminded Chloe that he's immortal. He added that Jimmy finally got what he deserves. Chloe thanked Lucifer for saving her life. Trixie arrived, so Lucifer bid Chloe goodbye. Lucifer heads back to his bar when things slowed down again. He was confronted by a Menagil, who wanted to know why he keeps on visiting. A Menagil is keeping his eyes on Lucifer. He does not like what he's doing. He reminded Lucifer about balance and why it needs to be kept. Mazikeen isn't happy about Lucifer's decision to save a human life. Lucifer explained that there's something odd about Chloe that he can't get over. She reminded Lucifer that he's the devil. Lucifer headed over to Dr. Martin to get some advice.